Hey guys, uh, got a few baits I'm gonna share with y'all. I've got I'm on a bite. It's springtime. Uh, there's certain things that work in the springtime. But what we've really got is a lot of rain. A lot of rain's come down. We're looking at probably 5 foot, 6 foot of new water on a lot of these lakes that's usually not there. So yeah, it's going to spread those fish out. Good search bait, Angler Assets spinner bait. Put that little orange kicker blade on there. That comes on the bait, but usually try to make sure I've got a colored blade this time of year. His baits come with the red eyes. Sunshine's going to mess with me right there. But anyways, got the red eyes, got the big Indiana blades. Colorado, I guess. That's a Colorado. There's an Indiana. That one's got the blood red kicker blade, red eyes. Good baits, solid spinner baits. Whenever it comes to the swim jig is a bite that's going on right now. I like to run kind of a natural color, but I also like to have a little bit of dark and some red in it. Perfect matchup for that is the LFT Magic Shad, Lake Fork Trophy Magic Shad in the 420. Bite the head off just a little bit. Get it threaded on there. These baits are tough enough. You don't have to super glue them. Got that little hook keeper right there. You don't have to super glue them. After you catch about 20, you go ahead and probably start looking for your super glue. That right there is a great profile. Again, I go with the red eyes on a swim jig this time of year. And if I'm having trouble getting bit and I'm seeing fish swipe at it, I'll go ahead and trim that skirt up just a little bit tighter also, just to give that bait more of a profile. That's a little something extra. But I'll also, at this time of year, I'll be dragging jigs, all the impact jigs. Lake Fork Trophy's got them. You've got the flipping jig. It's got the head with the guarded line tie, and you've got the got a 3/4 football head. And then there's another flipping I've got. It's a 1/2 ounce. But yeah, this time of year, best thing I can tell you guys is to wander around. Look at your graphs. Look for bait balls. If you can get on some hard structure, you got some bait, bridges, ends of points, bait. Take your big spoon, take that Lake Fork spoon, and drop it on their head. And one thing I've found is you don't necessarily have to rip that thing up to get a reaction. You can throw it out there, worm that thing, reel up, worm it. You can put it right on their head, bounce it. You can put it right past them, swim it by them, and watch them start following you. Jerk it up, kill it, and I mean they'll pop it. So there's a couple different ways to fish that spoon, but that's one of those bites that's fixing to kick off right now, real good. And not necessarily just offshore. I mean, it's one of those you can throw it. You can take a spoon, throw it down a point, and just swim that thing all the way back. Catch fish that are up there shallow. Once you start getting out there deeper, go ahead and just kill it, and just start working that thing down the point. And you'll be surprised how many fish will turn on that big bait like that. But yeah, Lake Fork flutter spoon. I think that's a 6-inch. Yeah, 6-inch, and it's in that flat white. That way it shows up good in this muddier water. Don't be scared to throw a spoon in muddy water. They're already tracking with their lateral lines in this muddy water, so whenever that vibration of that spoon goes by them, they're already on top of it. So you guys go by Lake Fork Trophy Lures in Emory and get you some Magic Shad, get some of that 420 color. Another thing I'm playing around with is taking just the pearl white and dipping that in red. That way that red profiles behind that swim jig. I mean, if it's real muddy and I get out there with a swim jig, you know, if they're not eating anything else and I throw a swim jig, I'm gonna make sure that they can see it. So that's not a go-to, but it is an option. Usually whenever they're out there a little bit deeper, muddy and stuff, I'm looking for vibration because they're already hunting that way. Yeah, go by Lake Fork Trophy Lures. Tell them I sent you. KC10, I think, is the discount code, and that'll knock a little bit off. Y'all have a good one.